Welcome back to OC Outdoorsman. I was at Big Bear Lake over the weekend for the annual Carp Roundup tournament that they have right around this time of year. There are three divisions. There's the shore fishing rod and reel division, there's the shore bow fishing division, and I was in the boat division, which includes kayaks. I was breaking in my new recurve bow that I set up for bow fishing. It's the Samick Sage. You'll see that in the next couple clips, but boy do I need practice. I'm so used to using a compound bow. Recurves are very different. So here's day one. I launched out at Boulder Bay there in Big Bear. It's a beautiful section of the lake. It's surrounded by these little islands of boulders you'll see. But the morning started off really calm. You can see there's no wind. It was like glass there on the lake. Beautiful. It gets a little murky in parts as you get closer to the shallows. You can see more. But the carp, they tend to like the shallow areas of the lake, so that's where I'm headed now. I found a small school of carp underneath this dock, and they kept moving from one side to the other, so I had to thread the arrow between the water and the dock each time, which was a bit of a challenge. But again, I kept missing, and it was tough pretty much all Saturday. Here I decided to stand up on my yak. When you're more elevated like this, you get a better view of the water, you'll see more fish. Unfortunately, the one I spotted, I had put down the oars, grabbed my bow, and by the time I got up again, the fish was gone. One thing to remember when shooting fish in water, because of light refraction, you have to aim low, and here again I ended up shooting high and missed the fish. On the second day of the tournament, I decided to check out the east side of the lake. So here I'm at Juniper Point, which is much less pressured by the other bow hunters, and I spotted quite a few fish out here. It was really unusual. Most of the fish I spotted on this side of the lake were away from the shoreline. If you look at this next shot, you'll actually see the fish swimming towards me. Again, I ended up shooting too high. There were about 3 of them right there. Now this next shot, I decided to stay low on my kayak. I didn't stand up when I took the shot. And because of the flat trajectory, it went right through his mouth and behind his gill plate. As I reel it in, you'll see that it went right in there. And this morning it was pretty flat. Later in the day, the wind picked up. It became more difficult to spot the fish. But if you look at the other angle from this second camera, this guy weighed in over 4 pounds. But I really need practice on this recurve bow, which is set to about 40-pound draw weight. And again, with the recurve, there's no let off, so you really need to get that shot off when you pull back on the drawstring. But this is my only fish of the weekend, and I got to weigh him in. Time to call it a day, so let's speed up the footage. Here I am bringing up the Mirage Drive and rudder. As I approach the landing point, I run into a couple of other kayakers. He and his wife are asking about the fish I got there with my bow. But it's always good to be out on the water, out here at Big Bear Lake. I just need more practice on that recurve. Here I am approaching the landing point. You can see my Samick Sage recurve bow there on the bow. Once again, I'm just, I think, too used to shooting compound bows. I really do need practice with these recurves. Well, hopefully I'll have better luck next time, and if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe and do like this video. Thanks for watching.